Waking to the sound of thunder, like a whisper in my ear. Are you gonna wait forever? I can see the stars reflecting, the empty tires made of steel. Everything but you is fading. I see your light, take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up, you got me falling free into eternity. When you tear up my horizon,
one and all to episode 5. Well, what can I say? I have outdone myself. No episodes for 6 weeks and then 3 in 3 days. But the choice was obvious, and just trying to scuffle around a little bit. What I want to do quickly is, well, listen. I think we all know from the title what I'm going to do. The ATV is only skin deep, and actually it sort of looks very, very sort of mechanical at the moment. I'm trying to avoid that by coming up with something, but I didn't realise how sort of user-friendly the ATVs are. They must have just like chucked them in on the fly, really, because what I'm hoping to do is to go back to that ATV and take the body kit off and put it on this one, but it doesn't work out. But I'll show you that later. Obviously, at the start of every episode, I'm going to loot this military camp because I can't stress to you enough its importance as the reason why I live here. Apart from mushroom forest as well, obviously, plenty of food here, plenty of food everywhere kicking around. Speaking of which, I'm going to go and park next to him. Haha. Right, let's get that big white ball mushroom. I'm going to chuck it straight in the car too, but I just essentially want to show you what's on offer here. You know, I mean, the continual like every time you log in, twice a day, 3 times a day, come here. Oh boy, it adds up, and guns and bullets and boxes of bullets and all sorts of stuff. You know, and I want to sort of showcase this as I'm sort of pushing the episodes too, because you know you might think, oh, it's a bit silly, but really there's so many advantages just to living in this area. And there's another Carbon Hunter clip. There's not too much here in this actual tent till we get down towards here, but there's a magazine. Hey, I've only got 3 at the moment because I could only afford 3. So this third spare clip is what I like. This is sort of like the minimum good requirements, and I just put that toolbox away, didn't I, in the car? So, but I can essentially almost get this one back up to 100% too. So now I've gone from 3 clips to 4, 1 in the pipe and 2 spare. Now I've got 3 spare magazines, and that's great. That means about 45 rounds, apart from the 14 or 15 clip. I can't remember how much it's got, but I know that it actually the other one carries 19 bullets. That's really the HS one, but I have got the other one that is slightly less, but it's still, I think, about 14 or 15 bullets. It's not bad. So it's a good enough handgun. Good enough for right now, and beggars can't be choosers. I found the whole lot in a drop, so it was good. But it only came with 3 clips. Now I've got the 4th one, because 2 clips is sort of not enough. I mean, it's good, but 4 to 5 clips is really good. Then you can go into a bunker carrying the hand pistol and using it, as a real weapon. As against sort of like your backup. I prefer to use that because, and look at that, wow, as a 5.45 suppressor, wow. So every time I've come here in the last 2 days, I found a big gun suppressor. So can look out for I think that suppressors for the M16, right? I presume it is, but I don't deal with I don't really deal with those sort of medium calibers. I'd rather either go light or heavy. I mean, that sort of hybrid in the middle sort of M16 is good for everything. It doesn't really float with me. I mean, there's so many reasons why, but a good handgun, you can use it in the car, and the best gun with a 75 clip is a barrel mag, and anything that fits a 75 clip is good for me because I don't have to reload, and I'm pretty sure that I can be assured that the only person still standing after I've emptied a 75 barrel clip is me generally. So but I'm going to use that to fix my magazine, because that's really, really important to me. I'm really happy. I mean, that alone, it was worth searching this camp for. And I got another gun holster and a suppressor, a BCI electric thing, and a whole box of bullets or so. I think I've got a couple actually. So yeah, it's a great little, adds to the arsenal without even really trying. And also, you don't always go specifically for military loot, right? But this makes you get a lot of military loot, whether you want to or not. And not only that, is there'll be days you come here and you find 3 or 4 helmets, and you repair them with your improvised toolkits and stuff, which is repair free more or less, if you follow my rules of the scrap in the trader, and then you can sell those helmets for $1,000 back to the and this is where you do get a lot of money. This is like, I can knock that suppressor back up to 100% and go sell it. There's no real reason for me to have it if I haven't got the gun. I've kept my spare AK, but I also read this morning in the devs section that they're screwing around with the AKM and the RPK. So they're actually going to separate them somehow, make them sort of like maybe the RIS. It's probably not the RIS, but it's probably not the Ryzen, but it's probably something like maybe the barrel mag will only fit the RPK now, or something like that. And I hope they don't do that, because in actual fact you can actually clip that in real life. It's an AK clip mounting anyway, so in real life you can actually clip a barrel mag to it, so they shouldn't change that, hopefully. But you know, who knows what they're going to do. It scares me when they talk about my two favourite guns and that they're changing them. So yeah, I'm obviously going to be sitting like a little bit coy at the moment, wondering what the hell is going to go on with my guns. What am I doing? I am not the passenger. Do you know, that's the funny thing with that thing is, right? You click on it, and it's such a very small subtlety between the back seat and the actual driver's seat. It would be nice for them to sort of like maybe click it and change colour or something more pronounced, because you know, if you just, I mean, the mouse is a mouse. You slide the mouse over, and if you do like quickly click when it's on the seat part and there's a zombie behind you, you know, you're sitting there just as a passenger getting mauled to death by a zombie just whilst you're, you know, saying like, hey, let's go. No one to drive. You're supposed to be the driver, dickhead. Anyway, back to the gun. Whoa! Wow! Did you see that? And it almost went below the world. Wow, that is the first. You can stack it real bad. How much damage was that? How much damage am I peeing blood? What was going on? It doesn't seem to have hurt me that much. It seems to have hurt the bike more than it hurt me. But I'm probably going to have to go back and get some gas, because I'm making the decision to drive back to the cheese factory. And that's the farm I'm talking about, these farms here. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm not talking about them farms, it's the other way. If we can continue going down this road, about, another kilometre, yeah, down this way, there's another farm. And that's the last farm in this area. So I didn't loot it. Yeah, it's just over. If you keep on driving in this direction, you will get to it. There's two of them now, but that's not a problem out in the open, you know. And it's only a problem when you're sort of dealing with like on a hill or something, because they're forever jumping and they're forever. Oh my God, it's her! I told you. Look, and she's hitting me. Look, it's her again. Get off the goddamn bike! Wow, I freaking hate this woman. What the hell? Kill her now. My God. It's that fat one again, right? It's that fat one with the funny Carol style haircut. Oh my God. Why does she always do this to me? Yeah, run her over, run. Yes, enjoy that. Yeah, feel the tread. Yeah. God, I hate this girl. I'm glad why does she keep coming back alive too? Anyway, I'm going to go down this way because I did got to screw up before, and I still will actually, you know, because all roads lead to A2, really. You've sort of got to go back the other direction and hook on the road to get to the other one. Over to the left right now, and I'm still going right. But it's the only road, you know, so do you sort of just travel on this sort of and get like clipped again, or do you travel on a nice flat road where you can only spin out? I like the ATV, don't get me wrong, but it's wild. It's like a horse. It's like riding a horse, right? It's like riding a horse. It's like Red Dead. It's like it's got a mind of its own, and like you go too fast here, and you can there's no sort of drifting. That's what I'm trying to say. When you turn a corner and you need to turn, you can't, like in the car you can sort of drift a little bit. You sort of like turn it and it sort of slides. This thing, if you turn it left 2 inches, you go 2 inches left, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not nice. But yeah, got 2 bleeding injuries, 54%. Wow. That was wow, she caned me, you know, she absolutely thumped my butt. But it's okay, because I didn't have to bandage it all, and there were just 3 C1s, but I tell you what, they were hefty C1s, right? They're almost 20% a shot. They're like about 18 damage each times 3, so it was like 44, 45 damage. Not quite that much, right? But yeah, about that. It's about that, yeah, about that. About probably 15, roughly 15 whacks, or 15 points of damage a hit. And as you can see, I'm going to A2 again, so I need to recalibrate again. Every time I'm in this, I lose my bearing because of the road, because I think just go down the road, we'll get down there and then we'll look at the map. No, you're going in the wrong goddamn direction, like totally wrong direction. But that's okay, it's an ATV, that's what it's used to, that's what it's for, driving along these roads. And we'll get to the road because it's going north-south. You know, they all do. Both of these two roads go north-south. The cheese factory and A2s both go north-south. So, and I'm sort of somewhere in the middle of them. And I should veer left, but I always want to veer right because, well, it's the first road I see. So, get to it and travel safely, as against hit rocks flying at 60 kilometers an hour in the bush, which kick you off. Maybe that damage was actually partially the damage from falling off too, you know. Maybe it wasn't just the zombie when I think about it. So, but yeah, it all adds up to 50% life. So I want that to return quickly. So before I find any more friends, and we've got to remember that we're here for that body kit of the bike. That is my preference, is to grab that before anyone else does, because don't want to. And I'm starting to believe that it. Oh my God! I'm starting to believe it is a sort of a Mad Max bike, because the way you find it is the way it has to stay. And I think unless we can take it to the maybe it's meant to take it just to the trader, the mechanic, and pay through the nose. But it should be more, itemized like the truck. You know, the individual parts come off, but it doesn't seem to. And it would have been easy just to right click on the body kit and say remove, wouldn't it? And then I could just pick it up in my hands and put it on my one. But I think, in fact, I know because I've done it. That I have to replace the whole bike. I have to take all four wheels off this thing, and the battery and stuff's inside it, but I can't take the battery out either. So for a while I thought, oh my God. Once I put the wheels on, I thought, does this one even have a battery? Because you can't really see the battery below the body kit. So, but you can when you put it on the trolley jack. But yeah, we have some more zombie issues here, you know, and I'm sort of in that frame of mind that I haven't been here that long ago, so there should be no zombies to spawn in, right? But stupid me. And you know, I don't know why it always seems to be that woman that gives me grief. But all the others I enjoy killing. Well, actually, I enjoy killing her more, actually, but I can actually kill them easily. But that woman, I don't know. If there's something in my head I trigger and I go like panic when I see her. It's just like, oh no, not again. Sort of like seeing an ex-wife or something. I don't know what it is. I mean, not saying that looks like my ex-wife, but actually she sort of does. But anyway, listen. Yeah, I've got one chasing me again, right? I can hear him. But he's not chasing me. Not yet. Yeah, and listen, sorry about the audio, but it seems to be that the music, there is some sort of problem with DaVinci sort of normalizing my tracks. But the problem is, and I think it's not me, it's what it is Scum the game. The goddamn chainsaw is so loud, and so's the ATV. It really is OP. But then if I turn all the sounds down, all the ambient sounds down, like the zombies and whatever, ow, oh my God, there's one, like, see what I'm saying? They just sneak up on you. And this guy's fast, he'll be right on my heels, yeah. Lagged again here. Lagged right here on this road again. Second day in a row. The first, like, I turn around and I swing the sword, but he's on my screen, he's there, but he's not there yet. So it causes me to miss my first blow, which makes him hit, right? Yeah, wow, bit of lag spike. But you know, it's funny. You go to those big, like, intensive areas, and I did. I gave myself blue dreadlocks. Went and got a haircut. And you know, that's the good part about having a haircut, is it stays the same now. Like once before, like remember it used to grow all the time, and you'd have to like cut it with shears and whatever else you used to cut it with, a sword, cut your hair with a sword. But the good part is you go to the barber now, pay for a haircut, and it seems to not grow, so it's good. And I like the blue. It's sort of a personal favourite colour of mine, party blue. But yeah, listen, there's more there. I know. I saw him on the hill when I ran back. I saw a couple actually up there in the tree line, near behind that concrete silo thing. Let's see. Didn't even get to really check this properly because it's just every time. Okay, listen, Scout, terrible knife, but you know, the trader don't care. You know, he still wants to buy it for $200 or $300. So, you know, money's money, right? I can buy a lead plate for that. I can buy 20 bullets for that. Don't leave it behind, stupid. They're up there. See him? You can see him there. Yeah, I should snipe more often, but it's boring. You know, I mean, it's like not like you want to like get them sort of angry at you, but it is also a bit of fun. He's just walked behind a tree, hasn't he? Yes, he has. She has. Kill her. Or should shoot him. No, I'll leave him. That's a bullet waste. A waste of bullets. He's too far away. And he didn't aggro, so that's fine, right? He's far enough away, I'm hoping, and walking away, so I'm hoping he should be fine there. No need to kill him if you can walk away, right? Really, I mean, sure, it's another notch on your belt as far as another zombie down. Yeah, see, he's into the trees now. Anyway, even if he heard me, he'd just look around and he'd be in bushes. So yeah, he's essentially screwed himself. No need to worry about that. I'm just going to check these cars and I'm going to get to it. But I'm not going to go down and do the cheese factory again. I got more than enough food, and even though I didn't show that cooking episode that I did, which would have been episode 2.5, I've definitely still got plenty of food at home. So just make sure that there's no one going to sneak up on us. Go up here, and if I can get here and they're not aggroed, then they're certainly not going to aggro me down in the car park, so that's alright. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to be uninterrupted. I can start getting the tyres off these things, because you know, I don't want to be like in the middle of getting the tyres off them and then I get like a horde come. It's the last thing you want to do out here in the open. I don't want to have all car pieces all over the place and get attacked too by one of you guys, because it's probably the only people that would actually probably attack me, well, other than the zombies. But yeah, listen, it's time. I'm gonna see how this works. But I know how it actually plays out, and that's not the case. I'm gonna take the wheels off the other car, because you see it after it's jacked up. All you get is options to add. There's some sort of rear. Sort of like a carry-all at the back, and some sort of snowplow bumper hybrid at the front, which obviously you can buy at the trader. And I actually should drive it down there and actually try and see if I can get it kitted out, because that'd be cool having that snowplow style thing at the front. But as you can see, there's one wheel on this car. I'm going to take it, and I do take it, and then I realise, which I've just done then, but then I think to myself, what I do is that all the wheels are the same. I just take it off there and pray like hell it's got a battery, and it has. Just you can't see it. So the battery is inbuilt with every ATV, I think. I don't think they can come out. You can't pull any of the components out, or like you can see that there's individual parts to paint on the actual chassis when we get back, but as far as pulling them off Meccano style and putting them back on, it's not going. It looks like the way you find the bike essentially is the way you've got to live with it, and unless obviously you might take it to the trader and then you pay through the nose for the for all the parts. But it doesn't appear that you can, like, for instance, now pull this part off and put it on mine essentially. So that is a bit of a bummer, and hopefully they will fix that up, make them more sort of component orientated as against just, you know, the fortunate the way you find it sort of thing. But I didn't know anything about this before putting this on. That's why I was hesitant about even making a episode about it, because I don't know, but I do now, right? And obviously what we need to do is we need to boom, right? But this becomes my bike, so I've now got to take this and actually unkit the other bike, take all the wheels off and put it on here, and then take all the petrol out and fill it up, because yesterday I emptied this thing out because I thought that I was just going to take the body kit, right? But now I've got to do the laborious task of taking the wheels off the my current ATV and putting what's left of that petrol into this bike, and then praying like hell it'll start. But it does, it works well. So I was right to presume this, although I haven't had any guidance. So yeah, it's a matter of and I was sliding this along just to see if like it was stuck on anything, or, you know, preventing me from taking like the bit off, but it didn't. There's no way you can just pull this up, because I've actually this bike here is missing something on the handlebars, but I can't transfer that to there. I can't transfer from this one to that one. So, but you'll see when I so now I've got to I'm going to remove the lock obviously as well, and take all that out, because this bike is now going to be Cactus. And Nudge, this is the bike you gave me, but obviously it's got no wheels now, so because this one had no wheels, but this was the original bike that you gave me. So yes, his carcass is going to remain here, but as you can see, right, there does appear to be, like, looks like there's the more chance for components on here, but that's only because there's less, right? Because that's the reason why we're changing it to start with, is because this thing is sort of like bare bones, and this thing has a body kit. It's funny though, you can remove the wheel of them all, right, with this one, whereas it's not like the car, one-sided. You can, like, it lifts up the whole, like the whole chassis, and you can take all wheels off all sides. So anyway, need to get the jack back, but you can see, there's the battery inside there. See it? I can't grab it. You can't, like, get it out. You can only exit the service, right? So it means to me that they didn't turn this into a fully componented style thing like a car. They probably had little time to do it, because you can also see there's like a fan belt sort of motor that's that appears to, well, it's the engine essentially, right? But it's also sort of like some sort of the rocker cover or whatever the hell it's called, or those side things which maybe have another component which they haven't done yet. Maybe there's more to it than just the body kit style stuff, and a battery, you know. But who knows? It's not 100%. It's what I see though. I mean, when you put that on jack and you can isolate the parts, but they aren't itemized, it means that it's probably a work in progress style thing. So anyway, put the jack back on here and bang all the wheels on, and I got that green bottle that we found at the military camp, the drinking, the lime soda bottle, and I've transferred 5 of the 11 units into the empty blue drink bottle, and I drank the others, so it's now I've got an empty 2-litre bottle to transfer the gas. So make use of it, right? Why did that happen? Why did that jump out? I didn't end the service, right? That was weird, right? It just popped out. I'm pretty sure I didn't click end the service then. Maybe I did, but I don't think so. It just disengaged, jumped out. Weird. So that is it. Right now, I'm gonna drink the rest of the water, and then I'm gonna fill what's left of the lime up in a bottle and drink the rest of the lime, and then use it for the gas. So anyway, put that back in here, put the lock on. Alright, and now it's my bike. Just drink that, drink all. And then drink the rest of this. Waste not, want not, right? And I should be full of drink now. Pretty much, I'm already 100%, but I mean I will be like topped up. So no drinking needed, no drinking necessary for the rest of at least the rest of the mission. And good that this is empty for me then to be able to transfer the gas quicker than a little 0.5 litre bottle. So maybe this is a litre, I think this is a litre, right? But it has 15, I think, hasn't it? So maybe 1.5, it's a 1.5, right? And we just drain the fuel for this. Right, he needs to pee soon, but whatever. He can pee himself. I'm not too worried. It doesn't really matter whether he pees himself or not. I'm not sure if it's becomes sort of like a cleanliness thing or a sort of like intelligence lessening thing, but I don't worry too much about him peeing his pants because he really has got incontinence or something. He just goes to the toilet way too often for me to bother anymore. If he's like dancing around and we're doing nothing, yeah, sure, I'll whip it out. But if it's not, you know, let him pee himself. If we're like halfway through a trip in a car, well, that's all right. You know, I know old people that done worse. So you know, whatever, he can do what he needs to do. I think there is probably way too much realism in the game to have to pee too much, you know. But it sort of makes sense when you do drink and you've got a bladder that, you know, could blow up. But as you can see, my stats are down, and it's mainly because I haven't really sort of I haven't had any carbs and God knows what else. Been too busy sort of, you know. When you're getting fame and you're on YouTube, you can't afford to eat. It's just the way it is. You can't afford to sit down, pig out, eat carbs, eat protein and all those yummy things that you have to spend time doing. Boring things though. But that's the price you pay for fame, right? Price you pay for being on YouTube. So yeah, just keep starving, buddy. Keep starving and hit the subscribe button. But yeah, it does look like that. It does take a long time though, right, to drain, like fully drain. I mean, he just had over 50% tank, right? Wasn't massive, but it's like taken all day just to transfer that. Wow. And my bladder's 102% at the moment. I can see it in the right. That's the reason why all my statistics are down currently. I should just pee really, but you know, at the end of the day, we could do that on the bike. I mean, you know, you're sitting down, you've got plenty of time. You notice on his brake, there's like red things, like they're missing, but on the other one they're not. But I can't transfer the little rear vision mirrors. You see, there's like for some reason they were red on here. Maybe there's no mirror in them. Maybe it's got like the manifold but no mirror. But this seems to work. Beautiful. Job done. Mission complete. all I got to do is maybe go now and charge the battery up, but driving around should do that anyway, right? And it's going up, it's clearly going up, so it's good. Just going to go to the petrol station, gas this up, and we're ready for next episode. But it's good, right? It's about a 45-minute episode, and now we've learned a little bit about the ATV, as far as the fact that you can't really pull components off them and stick them on your bike. If you find a better bike, you've got to be real prepared and have like the jack and take everything off and then transfer everything over to the new chassis essentially. So that's it for the ATM. Well, it'd be good to have an ATM. In fact, to be honest, I've had a look at my money recently and I haven't got much. So I did spend too much with the rocket launchers and stuff. So I'm going to have to go to the trader soon just to get some cash, because I think I've got about $700 or $800. But by the time I fill the car up one more time, I'm going to have no money left. So I'm going to have to start looking through the chests and repair what I can and get down to the traders to get a lazy 10 grand or something to put back in my account, because it's low. I've got, I think, still 13 or 14 gold, and I did have a lot of gold before, but after this wipe I used a lot to get some money, some free money. So but this is a quick way to the petrol station. Instead of veering off, you just keep going straight, and there's this nice big open thing. It's sort of like an S shape. You go this way, veer around, and then just straight down the hill. But essentially you don't have to waver too far from the road. You just got to go down this green Teletubby hill style thing, which occasionally you will flip out, and the petrol station is right here. So just getting the gun at the ready, because again I know that I won't be here alone. But what I try and do is quickly drive through, and if you can quickly drive through, you do reduce the chance of having a beeper spawn, it seems, because like here, what they'll do is they'll just spawn one inside the petrol station. He'll run out, right? And that seems to be the immediate protocol for this. Like, there's not actually one even in the petrol station, it looks like, but there's only this guy. Okay, easy enough. Like I said, one shot. That is armor piercing, but it's only 9mm. You know, it's definitely not a uranium round. You know, depleted uranium. It's hello. You're gone. And he's a bit too far away, huh? He's just a powder puff anyway. It's just a weakie. The skinnies. The skinnies don't only take a bullet. But it does appear like there's nothing left now. There's zombie threat almost zero. So just gonna fill up now. But you know, I haven't got much petrol. I haven't got much money left. But obviously, oh, there's one in the bush there. That's what I think happened to that last one when I was doing the ATV skins. I think he just was well in those trees, because there clearly was one, and I think he once he started walking in the trees, there's no real point, because every time he looks around he can't see nothing, right? So he's sort of like in a cloud. So you sort of can do stuff until he breaks free, and then and follows the noise. Maybe you should follow the noise though, right? You really should just follow the noise, not just hear something, wake up and then rely on vision only. You should have chased the noise essentially, but it doesn't seem like they do. So maybe that's a good thing. Oh wow, okay. Do you know, I'm finding so many quivers, military quivers. It seems, you do find like a run of things, and that's just crazy. Now that's the second black military quiver I've found in 2 days, and I found another one easy enough. It's like didn't have to worry. And another backpack. My God, backpacks out the wazoo. Just the normal ones, but there's no real problems finding a backpack, I think, around here. But this is actually, nice gear. Don't get me wrong. Backpack, bit of mustard or ketchup or whatever, and some sort of designer backpack by one of the people that no longer play. But it's worth money, So yeah, it's all good. It's all good with regards to the moolah. We got the money happening, and that's what I'm saying. Is like, look at that. I've got two military quivers. They sell for like $3,500 or something, or $3,000 trade in or something like that. And let's just see if there's anything in this place. Surprise! Oh, a screwdriver with one charge. That's better than nothing. What? Oh wow, we found a bushman. It's not military, it's sort of my survival, but I tell you what, not bad. I've already got one. That's my second backup. So yeah, okay, found a backup. Keep it up. That's all I can say. Keep it up, because at the moment you're still not impressing me, but definitely finding a bushman in there. Mind you, look where it was on top of the filing cabinet, which predominantly has like stationary stuff in it. So I think that's more definitely just a random occurrence than a stable looting platform. There's a lot of stuff there. Wow, there's five items in the car. Again, the car don't let you down. I'm not going to take the car park sensor, although maybe I should, because I think you do need one. Wow, 2 packs of bobby pins. Nice. Wow, there's lots on that table for once. No, that's really good. 2 packs of bobby pins is good. Worth coming in here for that. Yeah, I'm going to put them in the boot. And I'm not saying about if you're in Canada. Alright. Oh yes. Oh wow, that, I gotta say, tea, it's God's nectar. Mayonnaise, is that yeah, it looks like a little yellow mayonnaise. Should be mustard, right? Being yellow like that. Looks like that Frenchies or whatever, Frenchies mustard. Anyway, did I get the gas? I did, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. No one out there. Yeah, I did actually fill up, because one little dot's missing in the I sort of wanted that at the bottom for quick access. But that's it. I think predominantly. It's we've got I'm going to go back home and put a repair kit over the top of him and paint him up. But that's it. I think that's the episode done. We've got petrol. He's tanked up, and really all we need is a bit of paint on him to your preference. And maybe leave something in the comments for me to paint a certain colour. I don't have all the paint things. I wanted to get them, but my credit card expired in Australia, and I need to get a credit card here before I can sort of start buying Steam products again. So I'm going to have to wait on that. But I do actually like. I do like solid colours, actually, to be honest. I'm more of a plain black t-shirt man. Wow, how could I do that again? Wow, I was going so fast and I ducked between two trees. To see that? What a wizard. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, so we go back the same way. We go back up the hill, and like I said, that's what the problem is with the ATV is the second you start sort of turning too steep, you'll lose it big time. There's a hunting stand up to the left, up the top of the screen, near the tree line. So there's 2 hunting stands around here, and quite often back in the old days I'd always go and check them because you would get 2 or 3 items up there generally, and the chance of some sort of gun orientated stuff definitely helps. So try and check those tree stands as much as you can if you do stay here. They're a great source of food and also survival style items, which can range from anything really. Anything from clothing to bows and arrows and even lightweight style personal protection stuff. But yeah, listen, we're back here, and please like and subscribe. I'm going to end it out on a very quick track, but we're going to paint him up and see where it goes from there. See you next episode. This is probably not a smart idea, pushing him in. Get on the bike. Anyway, see you later.
Pump up the bass line.
1, 2, 3, go.
Pump up the bass line.